Hi, and welcome back to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be reviewing the Kamandi Challenge Issue 2. So, first off, this issue was written by Peter J. Tomasi with art by Neil Adams and colors by Hi-Fi. So, this is a continuation of the Kamandi Challenge. Next issue is going to be written by another creative team. So let's see how Peter J. Tomasi and Neil Adams dealt with the cliffhanger that they were dealt in the first issue. So if you'll remember, they have a nuclear warhead about ready to go off in Tiger City. And Kamandi is screaming at them all that this is not a god. It's a bomb. It's going to kill everyone. So he tries to run for his life. He's screaming for everyone else to run with him, that they're all going to die. And then he gets knocked off balance, and he's getting dragged back by the prince who took him hostage and decided he was going to be his champion earlier. And he tells him to watch. He's going to watch as the god comes out of this capsule. It's going to be great. So Kamandi is basically pleading to not die from this warhead, and it opens. And he's wondering, where's the big boom? And I love it because the Tiger King is like, the god awakens! And then he's like, wait, no. So the god in the capsule was actually a Trojan horse setup, and yes, he is associated with the gorilla that they dealt with in the first issue, Tiny, that they had taken hostage. So a large-scale attack comes on Tiger City. They had used this warhead as a way to track the tigers to their city, and the gorillas decide to do a large-scale attack on the entire city. Kamandi then takes off and runs to the Museum of War, and he's looking for a weapon. He's looking for a way to survive this. And we get to see a number of the birds in the Museum of War are flying out to try to protect their city. And as we see here, one of them is carrying Wonder Woman's shield. Another one has Green Arrow's bow and his quiver. And another one has the cape of Superman. So I love all those little tie-ins to the DC continuity. But one of the birds senses Kamandi there. He feels him. He smells him. And there's a little bit of a fight to try to survive the bird until Kamandi finds something very interesting. He finds the Mobius chair, and for some reason it's just been sitting in Tiger City for generations. So if you remember the Mobius chair, I believe it's from Crisis on Infinite Earths from George Perez and Marv Wolfman. Do not kill me in the comments if I am wrong. There have been so many different crises throughout the DC multiverse. This is the one where we lost the Flash and we lost Supergirl, and so many other worlds just got destroyed by the Anti-Monitor. And yeah, so the Mobius chair. Also, if you'll remember, just recently in the New 52, Batman sat on the Mobius chair and became the God of Knowledge. So everyone's terrified, and he's screaming, "Don't sit on it! Don't sit on it!" This is probably the weakest part of art in the entire book for me, is the crow has hands, like man hands. Like, why does the crow have human hands?
We don't ask questions.
I don't like that. Neil Adams, I normally love your art, but I don't like that part. So he sits on the chair, and we get to see the same canine doctor, yes, he's a dog, and the prince, the tiger prince, are running at him, and they're screaming, "The chair is alive again! Get him before he vanishes." So they go to grab Kamandi to pull him off the chair, and Kamandi grabs a hold of them to keep them from being able to throw him off the chair. So the chair uses its powers, opens up a portal, and they are all teleported through it. So there's so many different little seeds thrown into this one panel. We get to see the Trinity, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman all there. We also get to see a number of Neil Adams comic books in the bottom, which, pretty awesome. And there's so many other things going on in this panel. I don't really want to spoil it for a lot of people, but it's pretty awesome. So they're transported to another area in this world, and they're trying to find a way out. They're really pissed off at Kamandi for teleporting them all here. And they're in danger. They're in danger because they're in human territory. So, the Wild Human Reserve. You'll see right there. I love Neil Adams' art. I mean, the guy's a different story, but I love Neil Adams' art. So, we get to see both the canine doctor and the prince are both knocked unconscious by the Manhunters. Yes, the Manhunters make an appearance in this book. And Kamandi is trying to escape them. And he tells them very simply that there's one way to escape the Manhunters. You can escape them if you don't have a problem with dying. So he jumps off of a cliff. And this is the cliffhanger that Peter J. Tomasi and Neil Adams have set up for Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti to work on for the next issue of the Kamandi Challenge. So I'm really enjoying the Kamandi Challenge so far. It's been pretty strong throughout. I love the fact that they've stayed on target and everyone has pretty much kept to the build-up of how a Kamandi book is supposed to be. I love the fact that everyone has made it a pretty good cliffhanger for the next team. So I'm really excited to see what the Kamandi Challenge issue 3 looks like, especially from the team that brought us the New 52's Harley Quinn. So I'm really excited. I love Connor and I love Palmiotti. So give me a like if you like this video, comment below, and what? I'm sorry, did you have something to say, baby?
Yeah, they literally left you with a cliffhanger.
Yeah, he jumped off a cliff.
Literally. Figuratively, because there's a comic book character.
So comment below if you've been reading the Kamandi Challenge and if you've enjoyed it as much as we are currently. Subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.